Hey, my soul flowers, rise and shine, and let's get to the grind. So I pray y'all doing well in all y'all ways, sending on positive vibrations to all your loved ones, those that may be connected to you, even angels unaware. So y'all know I just wanted to chime in, bless your space with my face, of course. I'm known and claiming that you want to say space psychologically, emotionally, physically, and for sure, spiritually. So y'all, I just want to come on here and have a quick dialogue with y'all. And I just want to tell them, boy, y'all continue to have the attitude of gratitude, continue to execute the mission, as well as build on a solid foundation. So let's get into it. So y'all, first and foremost, y'all please be obedient to the Holy Spirit. Govern yourself accordingly to however the Holy Spirit leads you, because if not, there will be consequences and whatnot, repercussions. Like I told them, boy, we don't want no smoke in the city. Just do what you're told, when you're told, how you're told to do it, and do it with an urgency. You hear me? Do it with an urgency. But y'all, I just want to come on here, like I say, and I really just want to dialogue with y'all. And I want to tell them, boy, like, if there's anything that's not in your control and you kind of worried about, or you're overwhelmed or concerned about, you know, the serenity prayer. Ask God to grant you the serenity to accept the things that you cannot change. You hear me? Because something really just literally just happened to me. And, I just had to tell them, boy, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Have a great day. You not finna disturb my peace. You not finna throw me off my rocker. You ain't finna knock me off my pivot, because it's out of my control. I'm responsible for my actions as well as my reactions. If it's not in my control, babe, you not finna worry me. I'm not finna give you my ammo. You hear me? Like, I ain't finna give you my energy. I ain't finna give you my power. So you just have a great day. You have a glorious great day at that, because I can't change it. The Most High gonna spin my block, because I can't change it. You hear me? I'm not the source who you need to dialogue with. If there's, it's out of my control and it's out of your control, you got to keep on climbing up that ladder and get to the person who you need to dialogue with, because it ain't me. You hear me? For real. But y'all, I'm being led to speak on, some adversities, trials, and tribulations that I encountered as well as overcame while I was in barbering school. So yes, your little sis, I am a certified barber. I haven't been too long took my test. And let me tell them boys something, because y'all know it. Like, I went to go take my written exam, right? So I'm taking my exam. Thankfully, I knew some of the information. But honestly, my test really had nothing to do with nothing. Like, it had a couple questions on there, about barbering, but it really had more so some other stuff that really had nothing to do with nothing that I, went to school for. But at the end of the day, I understood the assignment. So I'm a certified barber. And during my journey in barbering school, let me tell them, boy, like, it was not all peaches and cream. You hear me? Like, it was not all peaches and cream. I had a lot of trials, tribulations, a lot of bumps in the road, a lot of days where I couldn't even go to school because I ain't had child care. I wanted to give up. If you watch a couple of my previous videos, I speak on that, how I was just going to give up, because it was just, I'm a mother first, so when I ain't had child care, okay, well, I'm going to have to, sit out, because that school going to be there. I can always go back. Like, that was my mindset. But the way the Holy Spirit worked, it was like, no, you going to do this. While you going through what you going through, and you going to continue to grow, you're going to learn how to maneuver. You're going to learn how to adapt. Like, listen, I'm telling you, like, I went through there. I was up through there. Like, for real though. Like, I was really up through there. Just like, y'all funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm telling the Holy Spirit, and my spirit saying, like, y'all real funny, because y'all knew I could do this. It's just, I didn't really believe in myself. Like, nah, I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't believe in myself, because it's just like, it was so much on my plate. Like, and plus my daughter, how can I worry this? Because I can't give, for security purpose, I'm not finna, give out a lot of information. I ain't finna go too deaf in it, because it is a lot of people who watch me, who really, but we ain't gonna get at no energy. So it's like, my daughter had came in contact with something, and she was under the weather. And it was just a lot. And then, like, she would have flare-ups. So it's like, listen, I can't come to school, and I'm a mother first. Like, that's just point blank period. Like, I'm going to be there for my children regardless. Sick, in health, sports, whatever they got going on, mama gonna be there. I'm going to be there. So, I'm dealing with all that. Daycare being closed, because mind you, like, I went to school, like, during the pandemic. Like, even though the pandemic, like the major events was going on in 2020, but still 2021, it was still like a little something there, So, you know, we weren't really going to school like that. Like, we was going to school probably like 3 days out the week, something like that. So that was that on that. And then, you know, like not having the support from, you know, like close family and relatives, like that really bothered me. It made me feel away. And, you know, shout out to my classmates, you know, for encouraging me, as well as my instructor being on me like white on rice, because my instructor saw so much in me that I didn't even see in myself. You hear me? Like, he saw so much potential in me. And he just stayed on me like white on rice, like, you know, like, you not gonna give up, you not gonna quit, I ain't gonna, you know. And it's not that I just wanted to quit because it's like, oh, I can't do it. It's like, no, like, I'm a mother, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, my turn come first. I don't care what's going on. Like, my turn come first. So it's just like, for a long time, I felt guilty, you know, because it's like, I'm actually doing something that I want to do. Because for a long time, I had put my life on pause. I put my life on hold because I was married to my children daddy. And I supported him in any and everything he wanted to do. While I was just, you know, a stay-at-home mom. Tending to the children, tending to the home. So it's like, now I got this opportunity. And it's like, I didn't want to take it. It's like I took it, but I didn't want to take it because, you know, I'm thinking about my children. Like, I'm not thinking about myself or my future. It's just like my children need me. But through all the adversity, the trials and tribulation, you know, I graduated school. Like I told them, boy, I'm certified. I got my license and everything of that nature. But I went through so much. You hear me? Like, I'm not exaggerating. Like, I went through so much. But during the midst of it, it showed me how I had to adapt. To continue to adapt, how to maneuver, you know what I mean? Like, and like really just the Holy Spirit just breaking me down. Like, I got you and I'm gonna show you, but you got to execute the mission. You got to understand your assignment. And it took me a minute to really just understand it. Like, ain't nothing in life gonna come easy. You hear me? It's gonna be trials and tribulation. It's gonna be spiritual attacks. It's gonna be spiritual warfare. It's going to be so much going on behind the scenes and in front of you. But you got to understand your assignment. And you still got to execute the mission. So I just want to tell somebody, I want to be a voice and a guide to you on today. Like, you are stronger than you know. You hear me? You got to believe in yourself. Through everything that you may be encountering, going through, growing through, up against. Like, you have to know that you are strong. You are powerful. You are a force. You hear me? Like, and that's why I'm speaking on this, because at the end of the day, when I was going through everything, it just showed me my determination. It showed me my willpower, as well as it showed me my courage. Like, I'm not coming on here to brag or boast. I just want to show other people, if I can do it, you can do it too. You hear me? Like, I really had to do work on self. Like, I really had to dive deep, you know, pull back the layers. Stay forever true to me, keep it real with myself, and just really face it head on. Like, I can do anything that I put my mind to. You know, we've been told that since we was legit. You know, your mom dudes teach you that. But, you know, growing up, I believed it. But, you know, as you get older, the ways of this world, like, you just, you know, it's like you really just going with the flow. But, you know, I had to step back, stop going against the grain with self. You hear me? Like, I really had to stop going against the grain with self and really just, you know what? Let me get back to the basics. Let me get back to the basics. Let me do what I used to do. Let me think how I used to think. And how I used to think, I use my imagination. You hear me? I spoke those things as they were. And I still do that to this day. I speak life. And I want to speak life unto you. You can. You will, and you shall execute the mission. Whatever it is that you've been told to do, led to do. I don't care if it's a YouTube, whether you're starting a cooking channel, whether you're motivating people, encouraging people, you know, whether you're starting a business. You hear me? Whatever it is that you've been led to do, called to do, chosen to do, you do that. You do it gracefully. You do it unapologetically. It will be naysayers along the line. It will be backbiters. You hear me? You will see your foes. You will. They will get exposed to you. But you got to have your chin up, chest out, and know that to whom much is given, much is required. The Most High not going to put no more on you than you can bear. You hear me? He not going to do that. You built for it. You chosen for it. You been called to do it. You hear me? Put the word in the wind. Sound the alarm. Wake the dry bones up. You hear me? For real, for real. I'm talking to somebody on today. Don't stop praying. You hear me? Never stop praying. Prayer without ceasing. The prayers of the righteous availeth much. He may not come when you want him, but I promise you, he gonna spin your block right on time. I am SusannahSantana. I was checking in, but now I'm checking on. Even a peace, love, light, and balance. And as I always say, stay forever true to you. Y'all know I love y'all to life. Y'all stay prayed up, keep rising, keep shining, and keep grinding.